Hey friends, Ari Koinuma here, and today I wanted to talk to my fellow songwriter friends about how we can improve our craft, and in particular, how we can improve it through learning other people's songs. Um, just like anything else, we improve by doing it. The more songs you write, the better you get. That's true, but learning other people's songs really cannot be overlooked. And what you should do is whenever you come across any song that you like, and particularly those that are just something close to your style, and you just wish that you had written the song, just stop and just figure out how the song goes. See if you can figure out the chords on your guitar or piano, and learn the words, and then you be able to sing along. And while you're doing it, pay attention to just whatever you can notice about the song. And I know a lot of you have seen my music analysis videos, and I have theory background, but music theory is not really needed to make these observations. It's just a matter of paying attention. Things like, oh, there are two verses before the first chorus, but in the second, after that, there's only one verse before you get to the second chorus, or how there's the punchline in the bridge right before the final chorus kicks in, how the key might change in the middle of the song. Just anything and everything that you can notice about the song. Just make a mental note, right? And then the more you soak up these songwriting devices, the bigger your sort of a deck of cards that you can pull out when you are writing your own songs. And while you're developing, it's perfectly normal for your songs to sound like something that your heroes write. You might not feel good about yourself because your song might sound like a complete ripoff. And I'm here to tell you, I've had my share of ripoff songs. I had U2 ripoff songs, and Todd the Wet Sprocket ripoff songs, and but that's just all part of the journey, right? The more you listen, and you don't want to obsess over just one band, so you do want to sort of listen broadly and learn, even among genres and artists that may not be necessarily compatible with what you think is your style. Just learn and tinker with the songs and figure out, even if you don't figure out the whole song, just figure out something about the song, and that all becomes part of your vocabulary as a songwriter. And soon what starts to happen is that your influences become so sort of meshed and mingled inside you that it becomes harder to trace where it came from. Like, there are some of my songs where I can say, okay, that verse sounds like so and so, and this chorus sounds like so and so, and again, by section I can really trace the influences. But then when I put it all together, I'm like, well, yeah, it's really hard to see that anybody else would do this kind of verse and then follow up with this kind of chorus and then have this kind of bridge, and it just all that combination becomes part of your sound. Even if the pieces, you can trace them to different sources or different inspirations, right? I myself kind of overlooked the whole cover song aspect for a number of years, and that was just a huge missed opportunity. I just thought that if I'm an original writer, I shouldn't actually learn other people's songs. Maybe I will get too influenced and start sounding like them, and that I'm just interested in writing my own songs. So I don't want to play in cover bands or stuff like that. Actually, I do, but if I had sort of a chip in my shoulder about being original and trying to be unique and all that, and it's just not the case. The more you listen, the more you learn other people's songs, the more you can mature as a songwriter and creator of original music. So I encourage you to just go ahead and until you become a songwriter that you think you can really stand on your own. learn other people's songs, rearrange them, bastardize them, change the words, just change the keys, what have you. Just take it from other people's songs, and then just the more you soak up, the better songwriter you become. All right. Okay. Well, so anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Suffocating, alone now I've been